Good morning guys, welcome to Polton Tours. I'm going to give you a quick tour around the island today, very brief, but if you're looking at coming here, we're going to show you all some of the best bits. We're going to start here in Vathy, so this is the main town in Ithaca. If you just want to pan round, love, it's all set out around this beautiful bay. I believe Vathy means deep bay, so obviously we've got lots of boats here. We'll show you a few snippets from around the area while I'm talking. We've got lots of beautiful restaurants here, lots of nice museums, nice areas to walk and be around the bay. So thank you for watching guys, I'll take you to the next place now. So we've moved on now, we're on the, I don't know if you would class it as the east side of Ithaca with, oh my god, just a second, holy it's wobbly. So where we filmed from earlier, we were somewhere over that side. I'm just going to show you a nice little time lapse here. There's a beautiful walk that comes down here that leads you to a nice beach down there. It's nice and shaded in the woods, but it's very, very nice. Above me you can see here we've got the town of Perachori, which is the old town. So back in the day, legend says that the pirates used to come into the bay here and raid the small villages, so naturally they moved up into the mountains a little bit. So there's a beautiful old village up there. We'll take you up there in a minute and show you. A few nice restaurants up there, little tavernas type thing. This side here is exiting Vathy, so there's only really one road in, which we're going to go out in a minute and show you the rest of the island. But for now, just enjoy a quick time lapse of some of the local areas, some of the local streets, and cue the music. Ooh! Okie dokie, we've made it to the top of Perachori. Oh my god. So from here you can see all of Vathy, where we've just come from. So we've just come from somewhere right down the other side. That's where the little route was where I was filming last time. As you can tell, it's very nice and peaceful up here. It's a very old village. I'm going to show you a little time lapse as well of as climbing up here. It's a very long and windy road through the old streets. There is an old village that was once up here that's been deleted since, but that's all overgrown now. As you can see, we've got lots of stuff for the kids here. Woo! But very beautiful views up here. It's about, I'd say, a 10 or 15 minute ride, maybe a bit long on a scooter up here, but we are nice and high. If Anna just wants to pan round behind you, please, love. You can see how everything's built up on sort of levels up here, but it's very, very beautiful and peaceful up here. There's a nice little taverna which we'll just show you in a second, if you want to come up at night time, have some nice food with the beautiful views. But yes, very peaceful up here, definitely worth coming and seeing if you're in the area. Thanks guys, on to the next place. So this is one of the two beautiful cantinas up here, underneath this nice grapevine here. Beautiful views, beautiful settings all around for you. And there you go, look. So nice cheap food. I'm going to tell you a little bit about the history of Ithaca now, in my own words. This is Odysseus. So Odysseus was the king of Ithaca back in the day, and he went away to fight in the Trojan War. He was gone for a long time, so he's gone for 10 years. Wanted to come back to his family and his island. But it was a very perilous journey. It took him 10 more years, left his poor wife Penelope here. So Penelope was very, very good looking, so many men wanted to give her a scene to. So she kept them busy by apparently weaving and unweaving the tapestry, saying, I'm too busy doing my tapestry, so can't go on a date, I'm afraid. And then eventually this just come back, chopped them all up, and then he was the king again. So there's a bit of history for that. There's some apparently some caves where he used to go and where she used to hide, because he had to sneak back on the island in disguise. So apparently there's caves there. I don't know whether we'll go to them, because we have been before and it's just full of bats. But there he is, here's the man himself. Very historic island. You'll see the symbol of Ithaca and a cartoon face, which I'll also put here. And that's him. So thanks for watching, guys. So we've entered the scooter driven tour section of the video now. So we're just passing, this is the main town square here where everything happens. So there's lots of shops, restaurants, little kiosks to buy things from. This is a bit quiet now because we're in the middle of the afternoon, so everyone tends to go to bed in the afternoon. So as we come around here, look, we get to where the restaurants start. This is sort of the main eating place of the village. Lots of really nice restaurants here. You've got Jimmy's, La Familia, very nice food here. Seafood, Greek cuisine, we have some Italian, a few little shops here. One we can definitely recommend here on the corner that we're coming up to is Tuxotti's Cafe. This is run by Betty and her family. They do an amazing job. They do lovely breakfasts. They've got these beautiful seaside seating area. There you go, quick look at the menu there. It's just this one here on the corner, pink one there, Tuxotti's Cafe. So this is where we tend to come and have our breakfast every day. It's very nice. We'll carry on now. So yeah, lots of cafes here. So you get on the right, you can see plenty of yachties coming in here. Look, so these boys love it. Tend to get this is most days this area is quite busy with yachts. I don't know if they come in gangs together or whatever, but yeah, this is a common sight. And then you tend to get your bigger ones here. So usually there's some giant ones on this part here, but just a couple of smallish ones today. So just poor people basically. So we're going to carry on now. Next village we will hit is Stavros. But we'll show you some of the journey there because there's some interesting roads. Thank you very much. Just another special mention here. So this is the most hard-working van on the island, driven by the most hard-working man, our good friend Tassos. So if you see this coming, you know your parcel's on its way. So just to show you where we've come now, this is Vathy, this area here. So we're about halfway towards the next village. So you come out, there's basically one road out there. So we've come out, you end up going into here, and lovely beach down there. Come out, lots of windy roads. So if you imagine the island's like a dragon's back, we've worked our way up, and then we're going to work up round here, up again, and off onto the next village. But just want to take a minute to show you the views you get along this road. So this is the best way really, is to hire a scooter or a car and just explore. So all the way around there's these beautiful beaches and the beautiful sea, and if you can look carefully, look, you can see how the wind's blowing the sea. It creates these nice patterns, which is good for any water fans out there. So zoom in a little bit through there, look, you can see it happening. So it's quite a windy island at the minute, but it's still very warm. So having a quick interview with one of the locals here. There's his payment. We've made it to Stavros now. See behind me a big beautiful church. This is kind of the this is sort of the middle of the island. It's a bit of a crossroads. So just over here you've got where we came in. So we've come in from the right, and we're going to cut across the left here. But if we go up the road where the scooter's just going now, that takes you up to another village called Anogi, which we'll show you in a bit. There's not much here really. There's a couple of hotels, a couple of restaurants. We've got the one on the corner there, Delicioso Tavern. That's very good. They do a lot of grilled meats there, salads, that kind of thing. If Hannah just spins around, we've got a very nice 3D model of Odysseus' palace. So there's many beautiful churches on the island, so I'm just going to take you inside this one if it's open. This is the one inside Stavros. Excuse me, cat. So just look at this. The ant is nicking the cat treat. Think of the strength that little guy's got. And then we got the Chuckle Brothers here, look, who's carrying this one, working in a team. Go on, help him. Look at this, everybody. Nature. So as well as this beautiful sort of community garden we've got here, I believe this is Odysseus, the man of the hour. You've got some great views over here. So this is looking down over a beach called, I believe it's called Police Bay. Just show you. Beautiful views apart from the graffiti building there. So this is the beautiful town of Frikes, which is only a short drive from Stavros. Very nice here, another little sort of bay town. They do have a ferry that comes in here, takes you to many places, sort of Zakynthos and other places on the mainland and stuff. So it's all based around another beautiful little bay. Restaurants, we've got a nice car park here for you, we'll just show you a few bits around here. So something a bit interesting about Frikes is they've got the old gun turrets. There's a few of these scattered around this side of things. I think it was a bit of a major defence area, so you can imagine the naughty people coming that way, wanting to invade, and then getting blasted to bits by the gun turrets. Very nice. So these are the shops here. Got a couple of restaurants, all nice, set up by the sea there. Got Kiki's Mini Mart, a little souvenir shop here. We've just come in the road here and down, and then on the way out we're going to go this way. So there is actually a dirt trail that went on the other night over there, which takes to another northern part of the island, but that's really not good to drive on. It's a little bit dangerous, to be honest, but we managed it in the little rental car. So we've made it now to Kioni, so this is the starting point. So among many things, got this little car park with some cool cars in it. This one's seen better days, but it's very, very, very cool. If my darling wife will just pan round, so this is the main car park before you get here. So the road down into Kioni is quite tight and not really suited to lots of cars, so you tend to park here. We've parked our beautiful Valiant steed here, and we're just going to have a little walk down now. It's only a short walk, maybe 5 minutes. It's very nice, so we'll take you along for the ride. Another cool car, look. Some people might think it's trash, but I think it's very cool. So something we have noticed this year, which I think is fairly new, is around the roads and stuff you'll see these little blue and white tags spray painted on the floor, on the rocks and stuff. So there's a series of trails throughout the island that follows some sort of Odysseus trail. I don't think there's any real order to it, or no starting point, but at the minute we're here. It gives you a good view of the island as well. So we started this morning in Vathy. We came along the road down this way. We took this road along the cliff there. This is Stavros. We came down here to Frikes, and then we've just followed the coast around here, and now we're in Kioni. So on the way back, we're going to go back to Stavros, and then we're going to go up into the mountain and back this way and show you Anogi and the monastery up here. So that's all for later on. This is the beginning of Kioni. So you've got a nice convenience store here. This is people that run this are lovely, and you start with lots of little cafes and stuff. There's usually a lot of people out here, locals and tourists, drinking. But this is the road I was talking about. It can get a bit crazy trying to get cars down here. So there you go. And welcome to the very beautiful Kioni. So lots of little restaurant bars. We had some food the other night, molos. Last year we was, well, 2 years ago we were swimming in here, and there was some octopus and stuff knocking around. But again, it's another beautiful little town set out around a little bay. Lots of little boats here, people coming on their yachts. Very nice clean water. Got Calypso here. This is where we've eaten quite a lot of times. Very nice little restaurant. You have all the tables along here next to all the yachties. There's some more of the old machine gun turrets over there in the bay into Kioni. We've got some delicious food now, so I've got some kind of Greek spicy meatballs, and Hannah's got a Calypso salad. We're right here on the front. Calypso, very nice place, nice lovely waitress. Very nice. We're just going to walk over and show you a very special bit of Kioni that's probably the most picturesque bit on the island, but give us 2 minutes. Just walking over here. Nice little beachy pool. So earlier when we walked down there, and I talked about this little shop here and this cafe, and we went down that way. So if you follow it this way, so you come straight on from this road here, and there's a little secret place I'll show you. So follow it round, keeping all these boats on your left, keeping the sea on your left, and you'll just see the slight uphill here. Keep following it up, ignore the first little gap in the fence, it's this second one here that you want. So there's a small gap in the railings here, some steps going down, and it leads to this bit of paradise down here. So this little part here in the daytime is a perfect place to come and have a little swim. So there's usually a couple of boats knocking around, but if you follow it down here, you can jump off here as well if you're a good jumper. It's deep enough just a little bit out. You get this little part here, look, which is nice to get into. Right, so from here, look, you've got a perfect little chill space. Snorkeling, swimming, whatever you want. It's beautiful. The water's super clear here. And you've got these nice little benches you can dump your stuff on. Chill down here out the sun. Very nice. But from the main road, look, it's quite hidden. So that's a little stairway down. You'll see a lot of pictures online if you Google Ithaca. This one always comes up this little bit here from the top of the steps. So you come down here and then round across this little bit and onto here. That's it for Kioni, guys. There's lots more here, but for now we're just doing a bit of a whistle stop tour. Where is she? She's there. So we're going to head off now. Remember, you can jump off here, don't be scared. You can do it. So you're probably thinking, what the hell, we're on a Greek island and this goddamn idiot hasn't shown us any beaches. So if you come with me, I'm going to give you a little quick edit of the beaches. So this is one of our favourite beaches, not the best one, but it's our favourite. So this is bang in between Kioni and Frikes. So you have to excuse the wind, it's very windy. You come down these lovely stairs, and a lot of the time this beach is really empty. It's nice. It's probably better in the morning when you get a bit more sunlight, but now when it's cooled down a bit, it's very perfect too. So another little fact to remember is, hopefully you heard that, all the beaches are stone. There are no sandy beaches here, so if you're a sandy beach kind of guy, maybe this is not the place for you. But bring some Crocs, bring some flip-flops and you'll be fine. It is smaller pebbles here, so, but if you have a quick pan round, please love, you get these beautiful beaches, very private. There's a little boat there, but they probably can't see you from here, and it's perfect. The other thing is, if you like skimming stones, a lot of these stones are perfect skimmers. So watch this, you're going to get a tenner here. There you go, big tour there. So this is one beach. This is unknown beach. I don't know the name of it, but it's here. I'll put a little map thing for you and we'll show you some of the beaches now. Thank you, bye. Another great beach here is this one here called Empos Aetos. This is more of a big long shallow beach all the way down with some lovely water. So you can see my wife here in the water enjoying it. It's usually quite warm here as well, so because of the white stone, it reflects the heat back a bit, I think. So you get some nice swimming here. You can snorkel. There's black sort of kind of like corals and stuff, so it's very nice. She's swimming in her full clothes. So this here is Dexter Beach. I don't know what this says, it's in Greek. Hopefully the Greek people can read it. But this is another very nice beach. This is just outside of Vathy, this one. So again, they've got a little kiosk, sun lounges, everything you want, ice creams, whatever. It's at night time now, so obviously it's not in its best light, but look at the views you got from here, very nice. And this one's really easy to get to, so Vathy is just up over that hill there. So it's about 5 minutes outside of Vathy, if that. You're not walking distance really, but you could if you're a bit of a machine. Welcome to Filiatro beach. This is the the best beach on the island, I think. This is just outside of Vathy, about 10 or 15 minute scooter ride. It's perfect down here. You've got a really nice bar, there's a restaurant called Kirky, do some amazing food. Same again, it's a stony beach, but it's very nice. So you've got all the deck chairs, sun, whatever you call them, parasols, whatever you want. This is definitely our favourite, this one, so spend most of your time here. So this was the one, if I could recommend any, it's this one. And we did get married on here, so we're a little bit biased, but it is the best. I'll put a few clips in just showing you around, but you can get the vibe just from this, I think. And just a little bonus fact of it, so if you can see there's a little cove. So if you can swim, don't take much, it's not that far to swim. If you're a good swimmer, swim out of there, you go in that little cove there, it's like a little mini beach. I'll try and find a picture from inside it. There's a little, it's like a little cove, it's lovely. Snorkeling, any of that kind of stuff, there's tons of fish and octopus and all sorts in here, it's very nice. Welcome guys, we're in the lovely little town of Anogi. I think I've called it Exogi by accident earlier, very sorry. We've got a nice sign here. What you will see in our village, we've got the Holy Church of the Dormition of the Virgin, Geopark Information Centre, Old Village, which we're stood basically in the middle of now, Monolith Aracalis, and High Stone. So from what I can gather, this village used to be a lot busier than it is now. As you can see, it's quite quiet, it's a little bit of a ghost town. This used to be a little bit of a taverna, but it looks like it's closed for renovations now, with the cement and stuff outside. Some kind of, I guess this is a monolith thing, and a little church. So, but there is somewhere really nice that's worth coming up here for, which we'll show you in a minute. It's on the way to Kathara Monastery, which is where we're going now, but this is somewhere on the way between here and there. So, see you soon. We've arrived. So this is I'm covering the mic because the wind's really bad. So this is one of two, I think, of the best viewpoints on the island. So if Hannah just brings a nice camera. From here we're high up now in the mountains. Looking down over there you can see Vathy, which is where we're staying, and the main town on the island. You've got beautiful views all the way around. You can see the mainland islands and all the other Greek islands knocking around. Once again, there's nobody around, it's very quiet. Somebody's made a nice little rock decoration here. It says Ithaca 25, and I love art. Very beautiful art there by whoever did that, thank you. So yeah, we're going to just zoom in a little bit on a separate video, and I'll show you everything down there. Hopefully you can hear what I'm saying. Thank you, bye. We've arrived. You can see how bloody windy it is up here. So this is the monastery, the biggest one on the island, I believe. We'll just show you a few bits around here. It's very beautiful. It's definitely worth coming and seeing. They do a lot of local events up here, religious events, that kind of thing. And you are now quite high up on the island, so the views are beautiful from up here. Come through the main entrance here, and it's really cool artwork on the floor. So this is the main courtyard of the monastery. It's very beautiful here, very peaceful, apart from the wind. And this here is the main chapel, which I'll show you inside in a second. It's a very, very old monastery, this. There used to be a monk who lived here, but I believe at the minute there's no monks here. So you follow it around here to the backside. There's another small courtyard here. Very nice. And this is the entrance into the chapel, which obviously I'll be quiet inside here, but I'll show you. Right, we've just come out of the monastery. Hopefully we didn't offend anybody with that. We don't know the religious etiquette of going to these kind of places and filming and stuff, but we just wanted to show you because it is very beautiful. So just up this small path here from the monastery entrance, there's another sort of very nice viewpoint. This is the church bells up here. I believe you can get up inside it, or used to be able to anyway, so we'll go up inside and show you in a sec, but the viewpoint from here is the best on the island, I believe. They're very, very nice, so it's 100% worth coming up to see. It's very windy, so you have to excuse the wind noise. Okie dokie, so from here, once again you can see right down into Vathy, so that's where we're staying, that's the main town, so you can get a bit of a better view over that side of the island towards the sort of next islands along and out into the sea. So in the distance there you see there's many other islands. I think some of them are the mainland, maybe some are uninhabited, but it's very good. On a clear day like today you can see for miles. Look at that glorious sight there. So I think this used to light up so you could see it from where, you know, down in Vathy, but it looks like it's damaged now. We'll take you inside now. Is it open? No, it's locked. Unfortunately, it's locked, guys. Used to be able to get up there, which was even better high viewpoint, but it's closed now. But you can imagine the view you would get. Very beautiful. There we go. The power of Christ. Right, so this is the port onto the island. So I just thought I'd show you the port into Ithaca. So this is Piso Aetos. It's the main port here. It comes across from Sami over there on Kefalonia. So the easiest way to get here, which is the way we do, is we fly into Kefalonia, Augustoli Airport, and then you get a taxi to Sami and get a short ferry over. It takes about 30 minutes or so. I'll see if the camera will pan around this way. There we go, perfect. So there is a bit of a development over here now, which didn't used to be there. Hopefully you can see it behind this pole. This is all new, so you've got a nice little ticket office, a little kiosk to get a coffee, drinks, snacks, whatever you need while you're waiting. A little bit of shade from the sun too. So at the minute it's dead because there's no ferries due, but when there's ferries due, this is usually full with people coming on and off the island, whether they're picking things up, parcels, taking people off the island, that kind of thing. So yeah, very nice bit of kit here. It used to be just a bit of a rock. This was all probably only maybe 5 years old. There used to be a little windy road down and just a small rock platform where the ferry used to back up against. But now it's very nice, very developed. Thanks. I'll just show you the kiosk. I think that pole might have been in the way, but there's a kiosk behind me. There you go, very nice. Get a nice coffee or a beer, whatever you want. We just stopped off to fill the bike up with some petrol, but this is one of the best views of Vathy from here. So this is the whole of Vathy you can see from here. This guy's got a very nice job looking at this every day. There's just one road in, one road out. I'll tell you a little bit about this little island in the middle in a sec. Right, quick story about this little island here in the middle. So this is Lazaretto Island. It's currently used as a little bit of a chapel, so sometimes people get married there. Mainly the Greeks get married there. But back in the day, it used to be used as a jail for people who had been sort of naughty on the island. So you stick them on there, lock them up. But you can't really see it now. There's a tiny little chapel there. I'll zoom in for you. There's a tiny little chapel on the island, but I don't think you can really go to it unless you're getting married. So. But it's right in the middle of the water. Look, you can't get anywhere near it other than by boat. But we have seen a couple of weddings on here, and the boat will usually go out with all fireworks going on here and everybody watches, so it's very nice. Just dropped the scooter off, by the way. Quick shout out to Zambelli Scooters. I'll put their details here. They're just down the back. We always use them for our scooters. So where we was, if you look for this little jungle gym, little outside gym thing, they're just down there from them. We've got plenty of scooters. There we go, look, Zambelli Scooters. Very nice people.
Okay. Have a nice trip, my friend. Thank you very much for everything. I hope see you in the next year.
Just another quick one for you, my faithful watchers. This is a local fruit store. It's about 11:30 at night now, and this is how they close up. Look, this is how safe the island is. They can leave all their fruit and veg out. Nobody will steal it, nobody will touch it. It's a very, very safe island. Got lemons, tomatoes, whatever you want. That's how good it is. Hey, look, everything's closed. Right guys, hope you've enjoyed the tour. I've been Poltini Tours. This is a wonderful, wonderful island. It's not a Magaluf or a Benidorm, it's somewhere to come and chill. So, you know, there's no English bars here, you've got to sort of immerse yourself in the Greek culture. Just slow down a little bit. Take a step back from your little life in England or wherever you come from and just chill, enjoy yourself. We go back tomorrow, but hopefully I've shown you enough of the island to whet your appetite a little bit. But the main thing is come here, get a scooter or a car if you're a little bit scared, and come and explore the island, take some time just to go out, up and down the streets and meet the people. There's lots more to discover here than what I've shown you. And all in all, just come here and have a nice time. Thanks for watching. I've been Jamie P. Woo!